Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. There are numerous sports biopics out there about the underdog persevering to achieve their goals. The new film Unstoppable checks all the boxes. It's streaming on Prime Video and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Unstoppable tells the true story of Anthony Robles, who was born without a right leg. Now he's played by Emmy winner Jerome. He's always used crutches instead of wearing a prosthetic leg, but that has never gotten in the way of him being a star wrestler in high school. He's incredibly talented and gets a full ride to Drexel University while other schools turn their backs on him. Now, on top of the pressures of being a senior, he comes from a low-income family. His mother, Judy, who's played by Jennifer Lopez, is always supportive of her son's dreams, but she can barely scrape by. His stepfather, who's played by Bobby Cannavale, is abusive, aggressive, and refuses to even acknowledge Anthony as his son. Anthony feels the pressure to stay close to home and chooses Arizona State University to fulfill his dreams of being a national champion. The film also stars Don Cheadle and Michael Pena. Unstoppable has been adapted by Anthony Robles' memoir of the same name. This is the directorial debut for William Goldenberg, who is the Oscar-winning editor for movies like Argo, Zero Dark 30, and The Insider. Now, it's really interesting to think of those films having such a drive and steady pace, but you can't find that in Unstoppable. The film boasts 3 screenwriters, and yet there's something so generic about the final product. This final cut just ticks every beat that typically comes from these types of true stories about the undefeated underdog overcoming all odds. There's a standard playbook in use here, right down to the training montages and the kind of snickering from the stands. You essentially know how this story will end from the very beginning. It comes with the kind of standard end credits with that kind of where are they now conclusion, but that gave me more insight into the real story behind Anthony and Judy Robles. He's now a motivational speaker, and it kind of got me thinking how the writers could maybe have structured this story differently to just set this film apart. The Fire Inside is another movie just like this that came out a few weeks ago, and it suffers a similar fate, but at least that took a little bit of a different angle in that third act. There's a lot of heart thrown into telling Anthony's story, but there's no specificity into how these characters are written or what the true conflict of the film is. The mother-son bond takes more shape in the second half, really giving Jennifer Lopez a little bit more to do there, but that should have been fleshed out earlier on. Don Cheadle and Michael Pena are left kind of playing the generic coach role, and Bobby Cannavale plays Rich as that kind of tough, wise guy, man-of-the-house type who abuses his wife. Cannavale, I think, is used to playing roles like this. You don't really feel any one actor really stretching too hard. Now, maybe that's not the point, because there is this kind of earnest quality in wanting to be in an inspirational film. Jerome, though, gives Anthony his all. There's a really soulful and kind of quiet spirit that Jerome infuses in Anthony despite everything stacked against him. He's determined to defeat all the odds and make a name for himself, as he doesn't want to be defined or treated any differently because he only has one leg. The real Anthony Robles actually doubles for himself in the film during certain sequences. Anthony Robles' story deserves to be told. I just wish it would have been given a better treatment to really make Anthony Robles and Jerome shine like they should. I'm giving Unstoppable 2 out of 5 ticket stubs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some movie reviews, some celebrity interviews. I would love to hear from you. If you have a favorite sports biopic out there, a sports movie, let me know in the comments. What are some of your favorite sports movies? Follow me on social media at Paul's Movie Trip. I just joined Blue Sky, so follow me there as well. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Unstoppable. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.